Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Wally Rada. I'm your host and master of ceremonies for tonight's graduation. Thank you for joining us. This is a Kingston International School graduating 2022. To our distinguished guests, principal, faculty, staff, to the parents and family members and friends, and especially to our graduating students, welcome to this online graduation ceremony today. And it's a great pleasure to see you here. I saw some of when you first started with Kingston International School, and it's truly a pleasure to see you again here. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here, and it gives me great pleasure to see you graduate. It gives me great pleasure to see that you've achieved the dreams that you set yourself some 9 months or 12 months ago. Either a postgraduate diploma in business management or a diploma in sales management through your commitment to study and perseverance in pursuing an additional education. If I may leave you with the words of Martin Luther King, intelligence plus a character, that is the great goal of true education. Ladies and gentlemen, what I would like to do now is show you tonight's agenda. A graduation ceremony is a celebration of everything it took you to get here today. All the grit, the endurance, the strategies, the perseverance, the faith, and most unwavering commitment to tomorrow's self. It's for life. The education you've earned and the hard work you put in, no one can take away from you. What I'd like to do now is welcome the principal at Kingston International School to formally open these graduation proceedings. Ms. Nora?
Yes, Mr. Wally, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, good evening, honored guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my sincere honor today to deliver the welcome address for this long-awaited graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you, our graduates, their families and friends, and the faculty to our online graduation ceremony for both the diploma and postgraduate diploma programs at Kingston International School. Tonight, we celebrate the road that 76 of you have traveled together for almost a year of hard work, sleepless nights, and juggling of work with your studies and your family commitment. The pandemic has taught us that the world of learning has changed, and we must adapt accordingly. I'm very, very proud to say that all of you, you have learned to adapt, and you have learned to adapt fast. We all came together with a common purpose, which is to encourage and develop lifelong learning, regardless of your age, your nationalities, or your beliefs. It is a journey that started with very small steps. Of course, there were hiccups and challenges along the way, but there were also exceptional moments and memories that you have created. All of our graduates have incredibly displayed adaptability and perseverance that this challenging time demands. Kingston and all of us here are very proud of the success that you have achieved with the opportunities that you were offered. This is not the end. It is a new beginning for all of you that will lead you to your next success. Let us also appreciate those who have supported you through this journey. Your teachers, the staff and consultants at Kingston International School, your course mates who braved through the long hours of learning with you, your supportive family members and friends who stood by you and encouraged you, many of whom I believe are present today to celebrate this day with you. To all our graduates today, take pride in how far you have come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. My warmest congratulations to you on completing another important milestone in your learning journey. Thank you. Mr. Wali?
Words of Benjamin Franklin, an investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. And I guess the investment you've made and the interest you paid has rewarded you with success, because what you've earned here tonight, no one can ever take away from you. Socrates has long been considered the father of modern education. He believed that as individuals or self-learners, we must first admit to our ignorance and realize that there is a world of knowledge ready for us to learn, a world of knowledge ready for us to grasp, a world of knowledge that we should access in our life. But only once we can accept that we don't already know everything. And this will happen. For you, our graduates tonight, you made a decision and realized that there was more you could learn. I'd like to start by introducing the honor roll for our graduating students of our postgraduate diploma in business management. Steve Jobs once said, "I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from those non-successful ones is pure perseverance." To the students of our postgraduate diploma in business management, your perseverance has paid off. I'd like to call on Ms. Kriya to start the honor roll and convocation of our postgraduate diploma in business management, please.
Good evening, everyone. I will now read the list of our graduating class today in alphabetical order for postgraduate diploma in business management. A. Peng, Bui Ti Hua, Dang Tu Hong, Jean Patrick Clarice, Jogar Baldisco Tosok, Josephine Bon, Marilu Danila Tabisora, Masud Ola Misbau, Beccazelli, Dr. Gabi, Nguyen Din Tai, Nguyen Hong Tan Truk, Nguyen Thi Khan Ho, Nguyen Thi Nhok Tan, Nguyen Thi Nhung, Nguyen Thi Thuyen, Nguyen Trang An Chu, Nguyen Trong Dai, Nizar Muhammad, Muhammad Ahmad Sulaiman, Pham Ngok Son, Pham Thi Chu Tien, Ruby N. Tamondong, Sangay Penjo, So Mo U, Sonam Toge, Ta Chuang Kat Tong, Tan Mi Lin, Tiri Yatanar Tun, Tracy Duyen Nguyen, Tran Cam Van, Tran Hugh Tran, Trin Tan Hang, Trong Ti Huyen Tran, Wong Hui Tan Hai. That completes the list of our graduating students for postgraduate diploma in business management. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kriya. It's now time for us to recognize the students that have achieved the highest rank in today's graduating class, our postgraduate diploma in business management. Valedictorians, just remember that you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Today, your address should inspire you and this graduating class, your classmates, and anybody else watching you here today. Your addresses, your sense of consciousness, maturity, nothing is better than consciousness. My sincerest congratulations to both valedictorians. Ms. Kriya?
I will now read the list of our valedictorians in alphabetical order for postgraduate diploma in business management. Jogar Baldisco Tosok, Pham Thi Chu Tien. I now invite Jogar Baldisco Tosok to give his speech.
So much, Ma'am Kriya. Our dear Kingston International School officials and staff, teachers, fellow graduates, and guests, good evening. For me, being a valedictorian of the Postgraduate Diploma of Business Management of this world-renowned and reputable school is both inspiring and a source of pride. Inspiring because others like our sons, workmates, and friends will be inspired to diligently study, persevere to learn, and explore the world through the distance learning. Likewise, it is a source of pride because as a Filipino, I have proven once again that we can achieve great things through hard work, dedication, and discipline. As a lone Filipino scholar, I brought honor in 2008 when I studied in James, Hawaii. And now, after 14 years, I achieved this feat from Kingston International School of Singapore. It is with great honor to be awarded as a valedictorian of our class, and at the same time, a responsibility to be a living example of being an agent of change, an effective innovator, and an inspiring leader. I firmly believe that in our academic pursuits, it is not about obtaining high grades. What matters most are the practical and real-world applications of our learned useful insights, invaluable lessons, and interesting values as contributed by our highly competent teachers and beloved classmates coming from different parts of the world with diverse cultures. My year-long journey in PGDBM is not a walk in the park. I encountered various challenges like the internet connectivity, power interruptions, and the conflict of class schedules with online job responsibilities. However, I successfully hurdled this through the help and inspiration of my beloved family. I would like to dedicate this achievement to my beloved family, my Philippine Social Security System office mates, and all my fellow Filipinos. Likewise, I extend my deepest thanks to my beloved wife, Lisette, our dearest sons, Joseph, Russell, and Jericho, and to my parents, Conching and Rick, and my siblings, Sister Belle, Lai, and Bebs. My sincerest and profound thanks also go to the Kingston International School officials and staff headed by Sir Wally Roda, Stephen, who always assists me in administrative concerns, my academic consultant, Allen, for encouraging me to pursue the course and coordinating with the school's various concerns, all our competent teachers, namely Sirs Benson Ma, Sirs Abhishek, Faisal, and Gilson, and Mesdames Neroshika, Tilani, Kriya, and Hena, who always come to class prepared and encourage us to have engaging, lively discussions and made our learning easy, convenient, and fun. And last but not the least, all my beloved classmates for their invaluable insights and inputs always inspired me to be attentive and engaged in all our class discussions and to prepare my books and share with them the lessons, authors, and book titles. Most importantly, my Kingston International School Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management academic journey will not be a success without the guidance of our God Almighty. So, I thank the Lord for giving me a healthy body, open mind, and strength of character to live up to my personal advocacy, a reality. That is, yearning to learn, learning to lead, leading to serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jogar. I now invite valedictorian Pham Thi Trieu Tien to give a speech.
Thanks, Priya. Good evening, respected teachers, staff, administrators, families, and the amazing graduates. First, I would like to say it is an honor and great pleasure to have been given the opportunity to present this speech. Wow, congratulations you all. We finally graduated. All the hard work has finally paid off, and we had an additional support to take the next step of our life. Thank you to everyone who is a part of the school. Thank you to our teachers, administrators, staffs, and parents, and families, and friends. I can say in total confidence that without you, we would have become very different. As a student, the postgraduate diploma in business management have provided me a good knowledge about business environment and good skills to manage it in different levels. I believe that I have a strong foundation for my future career in business. As a student and friends, even this is an online course, but we still may have made many memories together. And I have also learned many things from you all. I consider myself lucky to have met you all. And I hope we are keeping in touch and create a stronger bond as school alumni. We have had some of the best teachers ever who truly care about us and taught us with passion. They gave everything they had in hopes of molding great contributors to the society. Fellow graduates, everyone here is creative and smart in many ways. And so please promise to me that no matter how, you will never doubt of yourself and use what we have learned and confident to develop our career. Thank you again, and all the best to everyone. And I hope that you will hear the good news from us and each other in the future. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kriya. To all our valedictorians, 2 of them, I'm so proud of you. Jorga Baldesco, I think I've seen you in several BizTalk. Tian Pham, my sincerest congratulations. I'm so proud of both of you. The faculty is so proud of both of you. Congratulations. It's now time to recognize the students of our Diploma in Business and Sales Management for their academic achievement, going above and beyond throughout the course of their studies. It's time for them to be recognized.
I will now read the list of our graduating class today in alphabetical order for Diploma in Business and Sales Management. Adisukan Deborah Adirayo, Aijun Jasmine Malawai Montimayo Rebliza, Bimal Suba, Corazon Jimenez Caballero, Dang Tui Lin, Faye Maginse Bakuyak, Gaukar Rich, Ho Thi Kim Ngok, Hong Yen Tan Bin, Jared Jamandron Marasigan, Jessel Paloma Lamatan, Le Nguyen Tien Tin, Lechumi Anak Perempuan Maniam, Lydia Coffey, Michelle Domingo Tebi, Maisara A. Tumindik, Martina Ngemdilim Osin Namani, Mary Jenzel Abilana Madriaga, Maylin Arif Boy Boy, Melanie D. La Cruz, Nathan Shomo, Nguyen Le Ni, Nguyen Me Queen Nhi, Nguyen Ngok Tien Yi, Nguyen Chao Nhi, Nguyen T. Phuc Don, Neeraj Rai, Oluwa Bukola Agoro, Kulosan Josie Migabon, Rika Joy P. Maxipo, Romel R. Sapalo, Rosaline T. Dasillo, Rosemary Salvador Quitoriano, Samantha Nicole Maramot, Saraswati Ratnam, Sasidar Anak Lelaki Vadivel, Sonam Funcho, Tran Phoc Tan Phong, Sharing Peldon, Vo T. Kim Chuk, Wilfie B. Dinopol, Yorova Barno Mizrobona, Zoida M. Bakunawa. That completes the list of our graduating students for Diploma in Business and Sales Management.
Thank you, Ms. Kriya. To all of you, you have made good use of your talents and made many smart decisions for yourselves over the course of your life. Over the last 2 years, you've not only studied and able to achieve graduation today, you've persevered, you've overcome challenges of COVID-19, a global economy shaken by disrupted supply chains and geographical and geopolitical shockwaves from a Russian invasion of the Ukraine, putting a strain on the world. In the past 2 years, you've continued your studies. You have shown that you can deal with uncertainty not only from the course of the pandemic, but how it affected every aspect of your daily lives and the daily lives of millions of people around the globe. From your carefully planned experiments at studying and persevering, coping with work, coping with family, and still making it to lectures and being able to juggle time, you have succeeded. It's time to call and recognize the valedictorians of our Diploma in Sales Management. It's time to call on Ms. Kriya to introduce our valedictorians for our Diploma in Business and Sales Management.
I will now read the list of our valedictorians in alphabetical order. Diploma in Business and Sales Management. Nguyen Le Nhi, Nguyen Me Queen Nhi. I now invite Nguyen Me Queen Nhi to give her speech.
Honorable guest, Principal of Kingston International School, friends, family, guests, and especially the graduate of the class 2022. Good evening to you all. A year ago, when the COVID-19 hit in and struck down the entire world, I believe most of us was in the middle of nowhere. Death, disease, lockdowns, and we even doubted if we can survive through the pandemic or not. And yet, despite all the odds, now I see all the faces. I know you guys have successfully navigated a whole year studying, traversed 8 subjects, and conquered the independent work process. I feel very lucky to cross paths with you all, and I can't wait to see you guys shine brightly on your own ways. So please allow me to say congratulations to you all. I remember the very first day of the class I took in Kingston. It was super chaotic, but the teacher, she was so patient and funny. And my classmates, they were more enthusiastic than ever. In the other word, I suspect that we all have complicated relationship to Kingston, and the idea of leaving it, I suspect that no 2 students right here are entirely symmetric. Maybe for some of you today is a turning point, a gateway to the real world, final celebrations, or maybe to someone today just a chill, normal winter night. Whatever the days mean to you, I hope that you get to hold space for your emotions and experience as well as for those of others. And I really hope you can find happiness within it. You know, this saying, time flies, never get old, as tomorrow we will disperse along highways within it, and along the highways and jet steams, bus in the working market, in our home across the countries and continents. And lastly, here's my valedictions to all of you. I wish you a time for rest and a time for joy. I hope wherever you are, you get to build communities and meet people with radical compassions. And no matter what we've gone through, I hope things get better and we all fare well. So once again, thank you and congratulations again.
Our other valedictorian, Nguyen Le Ni, is unable to join us to give a speech today. So that completes the speech from our valedictorians. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Kriya. Thank you to both the valedictorians. I'm sad not to see our other valedictorian attend tonight, and I will personally call her and congratulate her. If I may leave you to add on to Ms. Gwyn May's words and great words, I'll leave you with some 4 words of one great man. He said, stay hungry, stay foolish. I repeat, stay hungry, stay foolish. They were the words of Steve Jobs, the man who lived in a poor home in suburbia United States. His father used to work selling computer electronics. He used to repair faulty computer electronics in his garage. He went to Reed College. He dropped out to go and travel around India. When he first went to Apple, he failed. He went out and started his own business. 2 years later, Apple bought that business and brought him back to Apple. He brought technology, he brought ideas, he brought innovation that no one had ever thought of to mobile communications. He brought the first smartphone to the world. Steve Jobs will always go down as one of a kind. So I want you to think seriously about his words. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you, Mr. Amala. Throughout life, whether students, faculty, parents, or grandparents, we all tend to look quickly at results achieved throughout our lives. Check and on to the new adventure and new challenge. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we want to learn from past achievements, we should take a moment to look at what led to our achievements. I want you all to reflect on what pushed you to take on future studies. I want you all to reflect on the painstaking decision you had to make on whether to work and study at the same time. I would like you to reflect on all the pain, all the perseverance you put in, and I want to congratulate you because today that has paid off. I'd like to leave you with another famous quote from the same man, Steve Jobs. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? I ask, had you not studied, had you not taken the steps to go on and get this extra qualification, you wouldn't be here tonight. So please reflect on the words of Steve Jobs. Mr. Let me share my background. I had never expected that I would be sitting here today. When I graduated, all I expected was to work as a teacher in a little country school somewhere in country Victoria, but that didn't happen. I started my career writing training material for corporate insurance. Shortly after, I went into teaching. I have been an academic now for some 38 years, whether it's a corporate academic teaching governments and companies around the world, whether it's lecturing to students like yourselves. I took a path that I never expected to achieve. And here I am today. Here you are today. Now the road is ahead of you. Now there's a new road that you have to travel. There's a new train that you have to ride. There's a new mountain that you have to climb. And there's a new door that you must kick down. Now that you have graduated, now that each and every one of you have graduated, now that you have achieved something that you never expected to achieve, it's time for you to be bold. It's time for you to be courageous. It's time to be your best. It's time to stay hungry. It's time to stay foolish. There is no script for the road ahead of you, ladies and gentlemen. There is no script in life. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Wherever you go, go with your head held high. Follow your fear. Don't run away from it. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door and knock it down. I repeat, If opportunity doesn't knock on you, then build that opportunity, build the door and go and knock it down with the hardest axe you've got, because you have what it takes to do it. You've graduated here tonight. You've shown the determination and the perseverance. My father once said to me, failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. I never believed him until today. I remember my professor, he was called Dr. Jeffrey Asher. He was an alcoholic. He used to come to lectures. We could smell the alcohol at the back of the lecture room. After his lecture, if we needed a tutorial, we knew where to find him at a pub across the road from the University of Melbourne. But he left me with a saying, and he said, we know what we are, but we know what we may be. And true to word, I graduated, I went on a new path. A few years later, he died because he was an alcoholic. So no one knows where our path or our journey is going to take us. For the love of God, don't give up. This is only the start of a new life for you guys. I want yourself to picture yourself on a train. Catch that train and make sure that train keeps running towards your success. Remember, the minute you stop putting fuel in the train engine, that engine will stop, it will rust, and it will die. And that means your career will come to a halt. Once your career goes into a passive state, it is very hard to bring it back to an active state. Now that you are in an active state and you've graduated, it's time to put on full speed ahead and go out there and knock doors down. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, from all my lecturers, from Kingston International School, our heartwarmest congratulations. I thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. To some of the students who I got to talk to personally, Nizar Muhammad, Francis Joseph, T. Yantzar, Tracy Duen, A. Pang. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud of you all. I can't mention all your names. There's more than 77 of you. Jorga Baldesco, for your great valedictorian speech. I'm inspired. I'm so inspired. Thank you so much to all of you. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Good night. night, everyone. Good night. Thank you, Mr. Amala. Thank you to my team. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone. God bless you all.